Blog Talk Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Yeah, boys! Yeah, boys! Yeah, boys! Yeah, woo! Welcome to the fantastic world. Can you see that?
Welcome to the fantastic world of Big Bang Radio on Blog Talk Radio. I'm your host Maria. The show is about to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Welcome, Big Bang and Big Bang fans. Welcome. You're listening to what? What is it? What is it? What are you listening to? Big Bang Radio on Blog Talk Radio. Oh, I'm sorry. Big Bang! Yeah! Big Bang Radio, man! I totally felt like a stoner doing that, seriously. I don't really do that, so, no. But I felt that way, you know. I was kind of, when I said, Big Bang! Yeah, but, yeah, okay. Again, you're listening to Big Bang Radio on Blog Talk Radio with your host, Maria, of course. I was going to say something in Korean, but it was totally going to come out in Chinese. So, my bad. I did learn Korean, well, not full Korean, but I did learn some Korean online when I was taking online classes, but then I haven't took online classes in a while, so I forgot, and I feel so ashamed because yesterday I was talking to my friend on Facebook, and she was talking to me about MeToday.net. You know, it's like a Korean website, you know, and I felt so retarded. Like, I couldn't even read. I couldn't even read it, seriously. I haven't felt so frustrated in my life. I felt so ashamed. Seriously, I felt so embarrassed, and I was like, oh my gosh. But I'm American, man. I mean, you don't expect Americans to know all these languages. I mean, even though, like, you know, Big Bang, they learn Chinese, they know Japanese, they know English, and that's amazing. I'm like, wow, you know. But, I mean, come on. I'm American. But, yeah, I mean, I do know a little Mandarin. Because it was so funny, because every time I would learn Mandarin, I think Mandarin is the easiest it's the easiest language for me to learn. The reason why, I don't know. I don't know the reason why, seriously, but it's always so easy for me to learn Mandarin. And every time I would say, oh, ni hao, you know, to the Chinese people, they're like, oh, you know Chinese? I'm like, oh, a little bit. I would take my Mandarin book with me, carry it, and then I see, like, a Chinese person. I was like, oh, ni hao ma, wan hao si si ni na. And they're like, oh, wow, you know Chinese. And they were, like, so happy that I'm American knows Chinese. And it's like, that's amazing, seriously. Seriously, I love the Asian culture. It's so adorable. I just love it. I've loved it since the day I was born. Seriously, I love it. And, but it's really, really hard for Americans to learn a different language in the States due to the fact that, you know, nobody here speaks Korean or Chinese, you know, or any other language other than English and Spanish. Well, the people that I know speak English and Spanish, and I do really like Spanish, even though I'm half Mexican. And the reason why I don't like it is because it's just, I don't know. I can fully understand it, but when it comes to talking, I do speak a little bit. I can communicate. So, I can communicate well enough for them to understand. But I don't know why, the reason why I really don't like Spanish. I just don't like it. I guess because I rather learn a language that I don't really know. I don't know. But I don't know. I mean, if people say, oh, you're like half Mexican, you should embrace, you know, your Mexican culture. That, you know, which is true, of course, but I'm Asian at heart, and I always felt Asian in a sort of way, you know, so, you know, I don't know, it's just, I don't know. I just love the Asian culture. I just love it. You know, even though if it's Chinese, Korean, Japanese, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, moving on, moving on. Before I bore you, I don't want y'all guys to fall asleep. Because you're like, this girl's talking about herself so much, so much, so much. Isn't this the Big Bang radio show? Anyway, I like to thank you guys out there listening. I know y'all listening because I can view the archives, how many people listen to the archives, which is off the charts, seriously. And thank you. If you don't listen live, you can also listen to the pre-recording, which is awesome. And I know y'all guys are just listening and listening to the show. You just can't get enough of Big Bang because, you know, I get emails, comments, etc., etc. Okay, I was going on, talking about yesterday on Facebook. I was talking about, you know, how I found out about the Ellen DeGeneres thing she has going on, basically for international music artists and stuff. She's looking for an international music artist, and she needs, you know, your help, you know, by like just emailing her or emailing the shows, telling her the group, the group and the music and stuff like that, you know, basically. Well, a BB fan told me on YouTube, about Ellen DeGeneres is looking for international music groups to have on her show. So I'd like to thank GD Love 999 because she rocks. She told me that, and we all need to spread the word, you know. So go to EllenDeGeneres.com. Go to her show. You know, if you just Google it, man. Seriously. Or go to my Facebook or the Big Bang Radio group, and actually have it in discussions board or on the wall. So basically, I have the link there. Just go to it and go to her site because we gotta have Big Bang worldwide. Seriously, we want to have them worldwide. We want to have them in the States. We want to have them everywhere else. So we would really appreciate it, seriously, because this is like Big Bang chance to come to the States and actually perform. That would be amazing, right? So fill up her email inbox, guys, seriously, and tell them how much you love Big Bang, how talented they are, how amazing they are, fantastic they are, and tell them which song of Big Bang's, and put your name, your address, whatever. And it'll be really, really cool if they can come to the States and perform. Do everything you can to spread the word of Big Bang, seriously, because I know y'all guys are doing so much out there, because I'm getting emails again. And about the co-hosts, I'm getting a lot of emails about the co-hosts. And you should guys, if y'all want to be a co-host, make sure you read the discussion board on the Big Bang Radio group on Facebook, because seriously, read the terms and conditions, you know. and a lot of people get confused with the time zones, and it's really hard for people because people go to school and they, you know, work and stuff like that. And I haven't really thought of a set time to actually have the show. Okay, a lot of people from Asia told me, okay, they want to listen to the show live, but they're in Asia, it's like, you know, and you know where I'm from, my time zones, you know, our time zones are like whack. So, I'm trying to make everybody happy. I want everybody to listen to the show live. I want people to call in, you know, but it's kind of hard right now, you know. So I'm trying to figure out the time, you know, for everyone to listen live, and it's really, really hard because I realize I will not make everyone happy, seriously. But I will try my best and my hardest to actually figure out the right time zone. Okay. I'm sorry, excuse me. But definitely, yeah, you guys, thank you so much. I'm going to be thanking you on every show, you guys, and giving a lot of shout-outs, and, you know, Heidi G Dragon on Facebook. Okay, we're talking about she's just so cute and adorable. She's a huge GD fan, of course, and I mentioned her in my last show. And after the show, she was like so shocked and like kind of embarrassed that I mentioned her on my show. And